Yo, yes sir, new channel, new videos, new content, new everything, man. New channel. Sorry, my dog. We're just gonna be reacting to things, reacting to different things in the culture, outside the culture, what's going on in the field, whatever it is, case may be. Just reacting to different videos, different things. But this video, for the first one, I wanted to react to this one. It's called My Job Experience by the Degenerosity. I think I said that correctly. Degenerosity. Right now I'm currently looking for a job. So I mean, this just works out perfectly for the first video. So here we go. Hope y'all enjoy the content. Let's get straight to it. All right. And forgive me, bro. I don't know. This is my first time, bro. First time for everything. So
today I'll be talking.
Let's get straight to it.
I'll be talking about one of humanity's biggest fears. A job! This is a horrifying path that almost everybody will have to eventually face in their life, whether we like it or not. And most of the time, we don't. But everyone has to get their bread somehow. So we just gotta suck it up and pray that we win the lottery or our parlay hits one day. Because let's be for real, nobody want a job. Like, unless you got real aspirations for a certain type of work, I think most of us, if given a magical opportunity to get paid however much you get paid now and not work that job again, we would take it. Because most of us see jobs as a way to get by in life and try to make ends meet. There's no room for you to pursue passions in this economy.
Do y'all have jobs? I'm just curious. Do y'all have a job? Do y'all hate your job? Let me know.
You better second guess that art degree and major in business so you can be an executive marketing promoter for $1 billion company. But I digress. I'm just saying, I doubt that is most people's passions to work at a 9-to-5 at a warehouse lifting boxes. I don't mean any disrespect, but am I wrong? Plus, it's fun being unemployed. As long as you got a roof over your head and...
Don't listen to this, bro. Don't listen to that, bro. I'm currently an unemployed risk taker, right? That's my job description or my job title. Unemployed risk taker. Nah. It feels good for the first week, first 2 weeks, maybe even the first month. But as time progresses, once you stop having that structure in your life, sitting on the couch or just having so much time on your hands, it wears on you at a certain point. But you know, you do you, to each their own.
And don't need to worry about bills, most likely because you still live with your parents, then why would you want a job? That sounds like it's taking away your time from being grandmaster on Rivals and watching reels. Nah, that's too much. But eventually you want to get your own stuff. You know, young boy tickets ain't free. Or life really hits you in the face and now you actually have bills. So eventually we all have to get a job. However, you know what's harder than actually deciding to get a job? Finding one that hires you. I swear you could send 100 applications to 100 different places and all of them would still ghost you. You think with how many job openings you see, the businesses are desperate to find people. But nah, it feels like they're posting it as bait just to mess with people. Or
bro, this is facts. This is facts. For the past month, I see hella job positions on the Google, on the Safari, right? On the Indeed, on the LinkedIn, all of these sites, right? Well, let me not say every, but majority of the time, I go to the link, position not available, position expired. Why is it on Google? Please tell me, why is it on Google? This is facts. They try to bait you. Nah, bro, we ain't got no jobs for you. You start calling, no, we ain't got no positions for you. Man, this is real. It's definitely a struggle. It's definitely a struggle.
Steal your info. Not only that, if this is your first
got
job,
6
you're gonna
minutes
have a
left.
harder time because even the quote-unquote entry-level jobs are asking for a qualification of having prior experience.
Bro.
Like, isn't that what this job is for? How is someone supposed to get experience and not be homeless while almost every decent paying job requires that? And trying to apply for a job on LinkedIn or Indeed is like sending your application into a void. I swear none of those people be reading them. You could have the most stacked profile on LinkedIn. You got a bachelor's, master's, discovered the cure for cancer. Then you send in an application for your dream job to your dream company. Then they write back to you saying, we've read your application Unfortunately, the CEO's daughter has took your position that you applied for, so get the fuck on. Back when I was still applying for jobs, I literally gave up on sending applications on those sites because I never get a response back. Like, damn, was my application that bad? Even when your application does get noticed and you get set up for an interview, you still gotta go through some more bullshit-ass questions. Why did you choose our business? Y'all hiring. Like, what's up? What is your main motivation to get your work done? Money? What else am I here for? Where do you see yourself in the...
Man, y'all, for this, and this is coming from someone, I don't want to, like, boast or anything, but I'm him when it comes to job interviews. Like, I'm him. I just did one yesterday. They offered me a job same day. Same day. They were like, oh, you ain't got to wait no more. Same day. We'll give you an offer right now. I declined it. But as a guy that's almost, I would say almost, mastered the art of an interview, fake it till you make it, man. That's all I did yesterday. But at the same time, be authentic, be yourself. But at the same time, give them some nuggets they want to hear. Like yesterday, I'm in there smiling. Yes, ma'am. Tell me about yourself. Oh, I love this. I love this. I like nature, which I do. But it sounds nice. I love nature. I love going outside, walking with my dogs. I do day trading on the side. Yes, I'm I have a high work ethic, and I would do whatever it takes. And this is what I've been doing for the past few years. With every job, they would say I'm one at the top. Like, just make it sound good.
Next 5 years.
Make it sound good.
Hopefully not here. That's just me being honest with my answers. What do you want me to do? Work here for the rest of my life? This is a Wendy's. So you gotta lie with any question they ask. You have to make yourself look as good as possible. So you gotta fake it till you make it. Even if they asked you a stupid question like, would you still work this job even if there was no pay? You say absolutely.
I never heard that.
I always wanted to be a slave. Congratulations. You have successfully become employed. The end of your life starts Tuesday. After starting a job, I feel after the first week, you can find out whether you like it or quit it the next month. And it won't be the job itself to motivate this decision. It's your boss and coworkers.
Jiggle my balls.
They can make or break this whole thing. If you happen to get a chill boss and coworkers you can vibe with, that's amazing. That's how my last real job was. I used to be a waiter for weddings and other events. That job low-key had me stressing because I wasn't good at the start. I was awkward taking orders. I would mess up orders. And
Is that I can't remember his name. The producer.
one time I even dropped a whole tray of food I was carrying at the wedding. Best believe I didn't get tips that day. And what would get me kind of jealous is that some of my co-workers would walk out and carry 2 trays full of food on one shoulder. Like, damn, bro, are you Samoan? Those trays are mad heavy and so out of balance. But you know what kept me going? It was the fun time I had with my coworkers and boss. They were cool as hell. We had a carpool to get to the events. It was always a vibe and a good time. They made my experience. Imagine working a 16-hour shift and walking out of it happy. One day I clocked in for a double shift for a wedding and a Sweet 16 at 9:30 a.m. and clocking out at 1:30 a.m. Granted, I was dead after that shift and had to take off my shoes more than once, but I got $60 worth of tips and went to Wawa after work, so I felt like Gucci. And I believe I only felt like this because the environment I was around was nice. Sometimes. I've had to serve some aggressive people at some points.
Yeah, it's my birthday today. What can I get out here for free? You a bitch.
If I had trash co-workers
Bro, I swear, bro. I worked at Dunkin' Donuts. I worked at CVS Pharmacy. I had a good deal of that. And them customers,
trash boss,
Wow.
I would have not stayed at that job for long. I have zero patience for bullshit. Literally. Like example, the first job I've ever had in my senior year of high school, I was a janitor at a warehouse. I had no coworkers, so I had nobody to talk to, and my boss was not a bad person, but a bad boss. I'd be working shifts that were 2 to 3 hours every few days, cleaning the break rooms, hallways, and bathrooms. So my pay wasn't even that good, but since I was still in school, I was just thinking, I'm making money and I got more time to study and goon. That sounds like a win-win. But when payday arrived, I would only be paid for half the hours I worked, sometimes less. I was already barely working as is, combined with a salary of $13 an hour, cleaning up pee-pee and poop.
But I've been there too. I've been on the ground. You know, getting at it. Toilets, no matter what's in there. Getting at it. Getting at it. The sink. Getting at it. The walls. I'm being dead serious. The walls of the bathroom. Scrubbing.
Man, I'm not taking this. Plus, he only paid me through Cash App. You've ever had a job that only paid you through Cash App? Man, I had to go. I only worked there for
I take that back. I had an option to, but he just paid me in cash.
a few weeks.
Not
he
a W-2.
did pay me the rest of the money after, so he cool, but man, warehouse jobs are not it. My
Never had a
patience
warehouse
dwindled
job.
faster when I got accepted at BJ's, and I worked there for 1 day. I asked to go to the bathroom and left during orientation. I discovered they weren't what they advertised. How you gonna call yourselves BJ's without expecting people to have certain expectations?
He ain't lying.
That's false advertising. So I left. That wasn't really the reason. I just didn't want to work in the freezer. That's when I started my waiting job, then YouTube, and now here I am, unemployed since.
Man, I feel that, bro. Feel that heavily. The whole job aspect, the job world, it's not easy, but it gets you to the next step. That's all I say. Use a job as a leverage, as a stepping stone to get to the next point of where you're trying to get to. You know, we all have goals in life. Just leverage it. That's all I say. At least that's my approach to it. You know, a job for me is not really, I don't typically look at jobs as a career thing or something long term. Like I had people that say, oh yeah, I worked here for 9 years, 12 years, 20 proud years of this good for you, but I could never and be proud of it. Like I could never. Like I respect the consistency, I respect the loyalty, but nah, I'll give the 20 years to myself. I work for myself. But yeah, man, that's the video. Let me know if y'all liked it, and I'll catch you on the next video.